Hey you guys, it's Tafanya with Divine Love Expressions. I felt the need to come on today just to do a video for this full moon in Sagittarius that we have tomorrow. I know for the states, for North America, the full moon is tomorrow. The energy actually started today, I believe. I'm lighting the stage so I can clear the energy in my home, clear the energy for anybody who's watching this video, who the video reaches. Block out any negative energy or entities. Block out my son that's trying to come down that hallway and mess up my video. Um, just to clear the energy to make it more positive, more uplifting. And make sure that my volume is all the way up on here. I hope you guys can see me clearly. I don't have the lights fully on. Let me tell you, Sagittarius is a fire sign, okay? And it's bringing the heat. It's bringing the heat, literally, because today, and the full moon starts tomorrow, but like I said, the energy started picking up today and probably yesterday too. I was trying to look that up on my phone and got sidetracked. Yeah, it's in Sagittarius right now. So on my app, I have a little app on my phone. It's a full moon, and as you can see, it's in Sagittarius right now. Yesterday, it still had the nope. It switches up. It changes, I guess. Yesterday was showing a full moon energy, but it was in Scorpio, and I can still feel that too. And Scorpio has fire in it. Scorpio is fire and water, so there's a lot of fire energy going to, and it's bringing the heat. Like I said, literally today, my doggone AC went out. It's hot. I'm hot. I'm trying to get my little spaghetti strap on. I ain't want to come on camera in a two-piece for y'all, but it is hot. Okay, it's bringing the heat for real, and it's telling you to bring the heat. That's how I feel. It's telling you to bring the heat. Heat being symbolic to your passions, to your ambitions, to setting your intentions. Bring the heat. What do you intend to do? What do you envision your life being like? What intents are you setting for your life? Whew. It's hot. It's hot in here, y'all. And it's Memorial Day, so my landlord couldn't call the AC guy, so nobody was gonna come in. I want to tell y'all about if you follow my Instagram, you'll see that for the past couple of weeks, or for the past week, I've been doing like little mini tarot lessons. I'll pull a card for the week. I'll give my interpretation of the card on Sunday, and each day of the week I share how that particular card resonated with my day. And I actually need to get that together for my post for today, because today the card was the Ten of Swords, and the deck that I've been using matches very well with this energy. It's the Raven's Prophecy tarot, and I've been getting a lot of fire cards in the readings that I've been doing lately. All the readings that I did today had a lot of fire cards in it for sure, and their fire cards actually have fire in it. Their wands cards actually have fire in it. Let me show if I want to show y'all. This was one I pulled for one of the signs today. And right after I did this reading, right after I pulled this card, that's when I heard like a pop in my AC. I mean, a pop in that area, like in my kitchen. And the AC unit is like a little behind the kitchen, in the backyard behind the house. But right after I pulled that card, I heard a pop, and then like 30 minutes to an hour later, the doggone AC went out, and it literally got hot up in here. Okay, that Nelly song popped up in my head. It's getting hot in here. But let me find a card for the Ten of Swords. This was the card for the week. So I'm going to tell you the energy that I feel is this Sagittarius, this fiery energy that's coming in is telling us to strengthen our inner power. It's asking you, what are you going to bring to the table? What can you do? Okay. The Ten of Swords, to me, this particular Ten of Swords, you can see, like, the hand is stopping. It's like, it's that talk to the hand type thing. But it's doing that because it's gotten to the point where there's no skin, there's no muscle, there's no nothing left on its hand. So this is a card of when you've gotten to the point where it's nothing else you can give. Okay, it's time. Tens are about endings in order to bring about better situations for yourself, more healthy situations for yourself, because this is not a healthy situation. So I feel like the energy this week and the energy that the Sagittarius full moon is bringing in is about us ending situations that, you know, is nothing else we can give to it. There's nothing else we can give to it. Me personally, I just ended a friendship, a complicated friendship slash relationship slash, I don't know what the hell it was. I believe this person was my twin flame, and I know with twin flame relationships, and that's the flame. With twin flame relationships, and we're in a Gemini sun, so a lot of twin flame relationships are being highlighted this month also. With twin flame relationships, it can be difficult. And at some point when you're, because it goes back and forth so much, you got the running phase, you got the chasing phase, you got that coming together phase, you got that leaving phase. And it can be difficult, it can be draining. But at the end of the day, you still have to do what's best for you. And I felt like this relationship was draining me emotionally. It was making me feel some type of way about myself, making me feel less than what I am. And I know what I am, I know who I am. And it was interfering with my confidence. It was interfering with my self-worth. So when you get to the point where you experience relationships and situations like that, that knock your confidence, that knock your self-worth, that knock your self-love, when you get to the point where you're in situations and relationships where you're just giving, and you're not getting anything back in return, or you feel like it's no balance there, or you feel like you've gained, you've accomplished all that there is to accomplish from this situation or relationship, then it's time to release it. It's time to let it go. And even if it's a relationship, like a person that, because I really cared about this person, so if it's somebody that you really cared about, or you know, had a lot of love for, that old saying, when you love something, let it go. If it comes back, then you know. You just have to release it and let it be transmuted, and allow the universe to transmute it into something that would be more beneficial for the both of you. So if it's meant to be, it'll come back. If not, my eyebrows are all kind of ways right now. It was hot. I ain't had no time to do my eyebrows. I ain't put no eyeliner on. Nothing. I'm hot. Okay, it's hot. It's fucking hot in here. Speaking of releasing things, in order for us to move on to the next phase of our lives, I'm gonna tell you about a dream that I had. The dreams that I've been having lately are about, and I do dream interpretations too. If any of you are interested in that, I do rituals to release negativity, release situation, release things that no longer serve you. Also, I recently did one of those like a couple of weeks ago for myself, and things just been falling off, that things that are no longer serving me, things that have been making me feel drained, people and situations that have been more of a take than give, not evenly give and take, like all that shit been falling off. It's been a lot of stuff been falling off. Some things I've been allowing it to come back just because my heart is so kind. I'm a Cancer sun sign. But the person, the another person that I did a ritual for, I told her, like, the things that fall off, It's up to you if you leave them there or not. It's up to you if you don't allow them back in your life, because they're gonna try to come back. But it's up to you if you're gonna not allow them back or not. Because sometimes things fall off. Sometimes things have to fall off in order for them to change, in order for that person or that situation to change for the better. So when it does come back to you, then it'll be balanced out. It'll be in alignment with your true essence. The card, the weekly tarot lesson card that I did last week, it was the Judgment card. Let me see if I can find it. Well, no, look, I pulled it right there. That's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. But it was the Judgment card. And I feel like this card is about us learning lessons, learning all the lessons from our past, all these repeating patterns and things that we've been going through, like they're being highlighted. If we haven't learned a lesson, we're learning them now. And it pops up. Like sometimes you don't realize a repeating pattern, and then somebody will say something, or somebody will do something, or you may be talking to somebody else, and then that light bulb a click. I'm like, oh, okay, now I see. A lot of that has been happening lately. I also feel like is us being able to judge. I don't want to use that word, judge. Being able to decipher things that are judgment, being able to utilize our judgment better, being able to utilize our judgment in a more balanced, logical, like balancing the logical and the intuition at the same time. Bring the balance of the masculine and the feminine, because it's a two card, and twos bring balance. Zeros is like the void, like a new starting point is that egg, that germination, like the seed that you're planting. You're coming together with a new world. You're because this moves, the next card is the world card, so it's like you're moving into a new world. You're moving into a new phase of your life where you're able to judge and use your judgment so much better. You're not blind, you're not naive anymore. You know what's going on. You see the veil has lifted. You see it's a sort of graduation, I feel. And we've been having a lot of graduations lately too, and a lot of graduation parties. My son graduated within the same week that this card was highlighted for my tarot lessons. And I felt like I was going through a spiritual graduation for myself, and a lot of people are graduating to gradually moving to another level spiritually, emotionally, and physically, because I've been working on my health, working out, jogging, and I'm also about to, after this full moon, I'm going to be doing a detox also. If any of you guys want to join me, I'll share my journey with that too on here. I don't know how I'm going to start off doing this detox. I think I'm going to do, because I'm not going to not eat anything at all. I think I'm going to make like a vegetable soup or something. Make a big portion of that. I have some fruit that I cut up a few weeks ago to make smoothies and never used it. So I'm going to use that, and probably some salad, some greens and stuff. Because it's a good time to detox your body. Like I said, it's time to release things that are no longer serving you by detoxing your innards. It also helps to detox the junk that you've accumulated throughout your journey, spiritually and emotionally and physically and mentally. I've been doing a lot more yoga too. I feel like a lot of us are going through a spiritual awakening. I've been getting these feelings of this pain in my spine. A few weeks ago it was starting, and I've been going through the spiritual awakening for some years now. I think it began at an early age, actually, for me, now that I'm realizing, but it was more prominent to me beginning in 2015, and I started meeting a lot of my soul family in 2015 too, or realizing that I was meeting my soul family in 2015. I met my twin flame in 2015. I met my soul sister, Shannon, in 2015. I'm just gonna pull some cards. No particular spread. I usually do a spread. I love working with spreads because they're more direct. each position asks a certain question or focuses on a certain thing. So that's why I like doing spreads. But I'm gonna just go with the flow for this reading. I want to see what energies we're going to be experiencing during this full moon in Sagittarius and on up into the new moon, which I think the new moon is in Capricorn in June on the 13th, I believe. Let's see. Yep, on the 13th. No, in Gemini. New moon in Gemini. For those of you who have been recently separated from your twin flames, the new moon in Gemini, I feel like it's gonna be like a reconciliation for you all, for us. I'm gonna pull 6 cards. I feel like pulling 6 cards. I got 3 so far, and we have all y'all trying to come out. I can't do all y'all. We have two wine cards already. Fire. Two cards in reverse already, so I feel like it's a lot of after this full moon, because after the full moon, the moon shifts into a winding phase, and this is the phase of release and letting go. Just release and let it go, and allowing, like not trying to force anything, but just allowing things to come to you. Whatever intentions you put out from the last new moon up until this full moon, you've planted those seeds, you put those energies out into the universe. So now it's time to just sit and allow it to come to you. The first 3 cards just came out. They wanted to come out. The bottom of the deck, the foundation, where the energy stems from, is the 9 of Wands. Feeling like the 9 of Wands is a card of perseverance. It's feeling like you can't go on, feeling like whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's like I'm trying to push forward. I'm trying to push forward, but it's hard. And it is hard. That last push is always hard. Okay, you see this person is manipulating fire to the point where it's burning their hands damn near to ashes. I feel like, so maybe it's saying that you're trying to force the situation too much to where it's going to backfire on you. It's going to hurt you. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever intentions that you're setting, you're trying to force it, and you're trying to force it to the point where it's going to hurt you. So you need to just release during this waning moon phase after the full moon. You need to just release during this full moon. Just release. Just instead of trying to force something to happen, just put that intention out into the universe. And because the card before the 9 of Wands in the traditional tarot deck is the 8 of Wands. Let's see if they have it in here. It's the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands in the traditional tarot deck is about setting intentions, setting goals, And after you set those goals, you don't force them to come to you. Like you put in the work that you need to put in, but you don't try to force it. You just do what you need to do and you allow it to come to you naturally. Whether that be a relationship, like I was talking about the twin flame relationships, you can't force it to go in the direction that you want it to go in. You just put that intent out into the universe. Like, look, I'm not trying to, or put that intention out, let that person know, look, I'm not trying to force anything to happen between us. If it happens, it happens. But in the meantime, I'm going to do me. I'm not going to sit up here and keep on hurting myself, waiting on you. And don't, if it's something you're trying to pursue, if it's an endeavor, a project, or a passion that you're trying to pursue, like, don't force it to happen. Do what you got to do and just allow it to come to you. It must be on there. I should have guesstimated what side it was on instead of going through all of them. But I'm looking for the 8 of Wands so I can see what it looks like in this deck, because I don't know right off that. I probably passed it up. Nope, there you go. Setting those intentions, and there's a full moon. Okay, I'm talking about the 8 of Wands. I'm talking about the full moon and setting your intentions. Whatever intentions you want to set them during this full moon tomorrow. Or if you catch this video after the fact, after the full moon, it's telling you that the intentions that you set during that time, allow them to just flow freely. Like, don't force it. You don't force the arrow. When you're shooting the arrow, all you can do is aim and pull. You aim and you pull it back, and then you release, right? When you're shooting the arrow, you aim, you pull back, and you release. So whatever intentions you're setting, it's telling you to set them. Pull back and just release and allow it to flow in the direction that it needs to flow in for it to manifest in the way that it needs to manifest in, and stop trying to control the situation, because you're going to get burned. You're going to get hurt. So don't control it. Just allow things to happen the way they need to happen. So the first card we have is the Queen of Coins in reverse. This is a earth energy. The Queen of Coins upright, I just heard control freak. It can be a control freak. So like I said, stop trying to control it. To control how things happen. By being in reverse, it's telling you to relax, to stop being so. It's like a person that has OCD. Like, everything has to go the way I want it to go. Everything has to be set up the way I want it to be set up. They're real fidgety. They're real like a nervous energy. Is the opposite of being laid back. It's telling you to relax. Okay, relax. Go out in nature. Take a chill pill, not literally. Smoke a little something if you need to relax your nerves. Okay, it could represent a feminine earth sign person that's a feminine earth sign person that's not very organized, not very focused on their career, not very goal oriented, not very structured. Or it could be telling you to create like a routine for yourself, because I know, no, in a reverse, upright, it would tell you to create a routine for yourself. In reverse, it's telling you to go with the flow. Just relax and go with the flow. Close your door, Fat. Fucking water hot. Everything hot. Let me go get me some cold water. I'm gonna pause this. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I'm back. I got me some. Not you, Dubai. I was talking to Tiana. Cold water. I needed it. Take a chill pill. Like I said, relax. Take a chill pill. Okay. The card next to it is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Knights are about the type of energy that we're giving off. And the Knight of Wands is a very fiery energy. And by a sword being in this card too, and it's not even a swords card, it's a Wands card. By a sword being in it too, I feel like this is like communicating with somebody in a very fiery way, like going off on somebody. So you may feel inclined to go off on somebody, especially by this full moon in Sagittarius. The full moon is in Sagittarius, but the sun is in Gemini. Gemini is about communication. It's about talking with others. It's about speaking. It's about writing. So if this is you communicating with someone, and it could be you communicating with an earth sign female or earth sign male that is in tune with their feminine side, like a very nurturing earth sign male, but petty. That's the word that came up to me, petty. So you might be dealing with a petty earth sign female or a petty earth sign male that's not taking care of their responsibilities or doing the things that they said they were going to do, and you might want to go off on this person, but it's telling you not to go off on this person, to calm yourself down, okay? Because the energy that we put out during this full moon is going to come back to us 3 times fold. So you going off on somebody is whatever you're feeling, that's the type of situations you're going to attract. So if you're feeling like, you know, more of those situations are going to come to you. So you need to calm yourself, chill, like I said, and whatever things that you can't do, if it's somebody that's not taking care of the responsibilities, like for instance for me, I'm in a situation where I'm in a house and it was being renovated while I was in it, which I found out was not it was against like it was code violations, all kind of stuff going on, all kind of stuff. But he's not handling things around the home like he's supposed to. I've been having issues with this person, with my landlord, for a while, and I've been going back and forth with it, and I felt like this. I felt like I wanted to, like, ugh. But I had to calm myself, because at some point you realize, like, I can't force somebody to do something. You can't control anyone. You can't control other people's actions, but you can control yours. So if there's nothing else that I can do about this situation, like I can't make him do what he's supposed to do, then I researched what I can do, and I want to take action on that, which is going to end up being me moving, and I really don't want to move again, but my intention is to move into a place that is more beneficial to me. Like, I'm in a house right now, and you know, it's more costly because it's a bigger area, and then I got a yard, a front yard and a backyard. That's my backyard is really big, and I gotta pay to keep that up and everything. So I want to move, the place that I want to move to is more beneficial to me, and it's near the lake, where I want to be, near the lake. I'm a water sign, like I said, I'm a Cancer sun sign, and I need to be near water. So this one is, and it has a pool, so it's going to be way more beneficial to me. So with situations where people are not taking care of their responsibilities, or not doing their part, or not how do I want to say it? Hold on. If they're not being as nurturing to your physical needs, your so your senses. I heard senses. So like if they're not a good listener, or if they're not they don't hold good conversation, if they're not affectionate, if fuck, even with the smells, if they stink, you know, let it go. Just release it. You can't do nothing about it. You can't force. And even with that, let me tell you, I'm not gonna go there, but they got. I have a bunch of kids that come to my house every day, and I had some hygiene issues with a couple of them, but you know, at some point you can't be mommy to everybody, because the queen of coins is, she's mommy, she's a entrepreneur, she's like, she works, she takes care of everything. She's the embodiment of a uh, a super mom, okay? But and it could be telling you that, you know, you're trying to be this super mom, you're trying to be this everything for everybody, and it's causing you to like, it's draining your energy a little bit, because the Knight of Wands would be you giving off that fiery energy, but it's in reversal. It may be diminishing your energy a little bit, and even more so because the next card that we have is the Seven of Wands. And as you can see in the card, it's telling you to protect your energy, because you're dealing with so much emotional, that rain is like everybody else's tears, everybody else's emotions, everybody else's stuff, and it's draining you of your energy. You need to protect your energy. You can't be super person, superwoman, superman for everybody. You know, you can't keep everybody else's flame bright and strong. You have to focus on keeping your flames bright and strong. Wands are about action too. It's telling you can't force people to take action on their passions. You can't force people to take action, period. Can't force nobody to do nothing. So stop trying to force them to do it. If they don't want to do it on their own, then it's on to the next one. Let me turn my ring off. It's on to the next one. So protect your energy. Like, create some type of energetic field to surround you and your home, or you and your children, you and your loved ones, so where other people's shit isn't affecting how y'all feel. Getting closer to the new moon, we got the Eight of Cups. Again, releasing, walking away, light as a feather. I feel your emotions are like light as a feather. You're getting to the point where you're like, I'm not about to stress myself out over something that I have no control over. I'm not about to stress myself out over things that are not fulfilling me emotionally. If it's not fulfilling me emotionally anymore, then I'm just gonna let it go. Because right now it's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about how you treat yourself. It's all about getting your life right, being in alignment with your higher self. I feel like to me, it feels like a healing going on in your outer environment, not so much in you. I feel like you have healed a lot within yourself. But now it's a lot in your surroundings that's going through a healing. And because of that, things are feeling lighter. Your emotions are feeling lighter. It's not like you don't have a, it's not like a I don't care attitude, but it's like a, I'm not about to let it affect me attitude. Like whatever, like brush it off your shoulder. It's like a calmness after the storm, because this is like a stormy, rainy type of energy, and you're trying to hold tight, like you're trying to persevere over these emotions that's dimming your fire. You're trying to persevere through this person or the situation that is not nurturing your physical senses, or nurturing your physical home, or nurturing your physical body, or this person that's petty. You're trying to persevere against this wanting to go the fuck off on somebody, or this person that may be a fire sign. We have two people in the cards right now. We have a queen of coins, so you could be dealing with earth sign female or earth sign male that's kind of petty, or you could be dealing with a fire sign male or female that is just holding in a lot. It could be you. I feel like it's you that's holding in a lot. I feel like you're holding in a lot to the point that is making your insides feel like, but this card here is telling you to control it, because all those negative emotions are going to burn you out. To just release those feelings and allow all that outside influences to not affect you. Just feel light, and you're going to feel light. I feel like going more towards the new moon, things are going to feel lighter for you. That I feel like going towards the new moon, things are going to start moving forward for you, because you have the hangman in reverse. Let me get this card straight, because on one of my videos I showed this card, and the lighting was a little bit darker, because when I have that light on over my head, it creates like a shadow over my eyes, and I don't like the way that looks. So this is the hangman. Okay, you see a bird, a raven. You can see it. Okay. But it's in reverse. The hangman upright is like a waiting period, a pause for assessment, for figuring things out and seeing things in a different light, seeing things from a different perspective. I feel like all of these cards that I just showed, the Queen of Coins in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Cups. Okay, so these petty people that's wanting to argue, this maybe crying over the situation, and then just getting to the point where you're like, you know what? And all of this could have been before the all of this could have been before the full moon too. Like a lot of us before the full moon, because I know that's some shit that I went through before the full moon. Like I was dealing with some people that weren't responsible. I wasn't as responsible. I was dealing with this petty ass landlord of mine. I wanted to go off on a whole bunch of people. I did a lot of crying, trying to protect myself from other people's negativity. But now I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I can't do shit about other people. The only thing I can do something about is myself. So I'm not even about to worry about it. I'm about to walk away from these situations that's not benefiting me, because I believe that I'm a benefit to anybody's life. Anybody that comes in my presence, I benefit them in some kind of way, because I always got some real shit to tell somebody. First of all, I'm a Cancer woman. a Cancer sun sign, like I said, so I am the nurturer. I nurture everything and everybody that comes in my life. So that's the benefit just of that. Just talking to you, speaking to you, fucking beautiful. That's the benefit right there. You get to look at me. So anyway, you know, I need to give me some benefits too. And if you ain't trying to benefit me, then bye. Okay, I'm not trying to force nobody to do nothing for me. I'm not trying to force nobody to do anything to be something to me. I'm just do you, walk away from situations that are draining you of your energy. Walk away from situations that make you feel like you want to blow the fuck up inside, and walk away from situations that are messy, like petty, like unorganized, just not right. Just not right. Just people that's not right. Situations not right. You can't do nothing about it. Just walk away from it. Can't force yourself to do something about it. The Hangman in reverse is saying that things are going to start to move forward for you once you get to the point of releasing the things that are not making you happy. If it don't make you happy, if it make you feel bad, it's all about dealing with your feelings, because our feelings are tied into our personal power. When things make us feel good, it feeds our flame, it feeds our confidence, it feeds our ego, it feeds our power. Like when you feel good, you're able to manifest much better. But when things make you feel bad or people make you feel bad, it dims your fire. Okay, so once you get to the point where you just walk away from shit that's dimming your fire and making you feel like you won't go off, and just not nurturing your physical senses, your physical body, your world, because coins represent the physical realm. If it's making your world imbalanced, walk away from it. Just it'll make you feel lighter. And look how calm the water is on there. The water is calm. The feathers are just. Ooh, I got bags on my eyes. I'm sleepy, y'all. Look, this shift. The earth has been going through this shift. The spiritual workers have been going through. Spiritual workers and the people that we come in contact with. It does make you tired. I've been sleeping a lot. I feel like I'm pregnant, and I told my friend that I feel like I'm pregnant. And it's because I'm birthing a new version of me. I'm getting to the point where I'm focusing on me. I'm not worried about nobody else. And a lot of people are getting to that point. But things are gonna start to moving forward. And during this time leading up to the new moon, or you've been going through this lately, that hermit stage, but you're gonna come out of that too. You're gonna come out of that hermit stage, and I'm sorry, y'all. I tried to stay. I usually be asleep. It's 9:41 over here, and I'm usually sleep snoring by 9:30. Okay, but you got the Hermit in reverse, and I feel like things going towards this new moon, things are gonna be in a new light. It's gonna be a new you. You're gonna have new situations. Like things are just gonna be moving forward because you realize and you've seen these people that are no longer good for you in the light that you need to see them in, and these situations that are no longer good for you in the light that you need to see them in, and it's going to free up some space. Like all this is freeing up space. All this that you're releasing, everything that you've been letting go, is freeing up space for new things to come into your life that will fulfill you emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. Okay? Go ahead, I'm almost done. My son be trying to make his way in here. I'm gonna pull an Earth Magic Oracle card for you guys, just for a little boost of energy, a little more insight, advice from Spirit. See what what message Spirit has for us. Ooh, yeah. Let me tell you, I pulled this card the other day for myself. I love it. It's so beautiful. It's lotus flower. Okay. Look how pretty. And that makes me feel good just knowing. Look how pretty. It's unfoldment. Like I said, release and just let things happen. Stop trying to control it. Okay? Things are unfolding for you. Once this new moon comes in, leading up to the new moon, things are going to unfold. But I'm going to read to you guys what it says. Let me drink some water first, because my throat feels a little scratchy up and down. Lotus flower. It's such a beautiful card. And I went right to it. It says, the lotus flower sits upon one of its leaves, having risen to the surface as the sun, held in the hand of God, invites it upward to the light. And moving to the light. This unique plant is rooted in the mud and muck at the bottom of the body of water. Its stem reaching up to the surface, where the leaves rest quietly. This is a rest period for us during this releasing phase. It's leading up to the new moon, the waxing moon phase. It's a rest period for us because stuff gonna unfold. Just watch what I tell you. At night, the flower closes and sinks below the surface, only to rise with the daylight and once again gradually unfold its petals, its stem extending above the waterline 3 feet or more. I need glasses, so y'all waiting on them to come in. The next video y'all see me make, I'm going to have some glasses on. My daughter called them the Harry Potter glasses, but I love them. You're going to see. What we learn from the amazing plant is how our own spiritual path unfolds and opens to the light. Then at times gently folds in on itself for proper rest when the daylight fades. This period is just as necessary as the growth, for it allows the plant to integrate what it has gained in nourishment during the day. So it's also saying that these periods that we go through where we're learning lessons, like we're always learning. So we may go through a week or two where we feel enlightened, like bam, I know I'm on point with these lessons, bam, bam, bam. I know what you up to. I know what you up to. I am but to act on this. And then we go through periods where we do. It's like an up and down motion. Me and my friend was talking about it, like it's when you're thinking about the heart monitor. It goes like this. Doo doo, doo doo. Your heartbeat goes doo doo, doo doo. It ain't never doo. So life has its ups and downs. It just comes with the territory. Okay. It's also just as important that it is rooted, and it is yet another miracle of nature that something so exquisitely beautiful is formed from the mud and silt at the water's bottom. This flower forms from the mud, so it's telling you all that shit we've been going through, beauty comes from it. And you might deal with some more shit, but you know beauty gonna come out of that too. Your spiritual unfoldment is occurring at all times, whether or not you're aware of it. It is inevitable as long as you put your trust in the hands of the Creator, the one who holds the light. Like the lotus, your soul is always reaching for the light to fulfill its karmic destiny. But even in that process, there are periods of darkness and times to rest. It is a natural cycle, one that cannot truly be coerced or halted. So you can't force it. It's going to happen naturally. It has an innate rhythm of its own, one that is unique to the being that is you. You do not need to strive or be driven by spiritual ambition. Don't force it. It does no good to try to force growth upon yourself or other people. You can't force it. Or it says, or others for that matter. I didn't see that, y'all. I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, that's funny. Allowing is a key. Didn't I say that? Allowing is the key. Allow the place in that natural allow the place in you that naturally wants to follow the light to do so, while recognizing that even when you have complete faith, you will face challenges and occasionally suffering. Your steady faith and love will guide you on your journey of returning to the light. And there you have it. I'm knocking on 50 minutes right here. I wasn't trying to do no hour-long video, but I just felt that I hadn't even planned on doing this video, period. But I was inspired by this one of the ladies that I follow, the Trap Witch. She inspired me with one of the videos that she did. So I was like, you know what? Because I had said a while back that I was going to do full moon and new moon videos, and never acted on it. So she inspired me to act on it. But that's all I have for you guys. If you want a personal reading, my information is below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I give daily guidance on Instagram. I do my tarot lessons on Instagram. On Sundays, I might start doing my tarot lessons on here, giving like a more full video and deeper interpretation and deeper explanations of the cards that I pulled for that week. I don't know. I'm going to just go with the flow. It's a lot of things that I want to do, but I'm going to just do what I can do. I'm not trying to force nothing. Oh, I'm working on some oils too. Let me pause this real quick so I can go get my oil so I can show y'all. I'm calling it the Dream Lover oil. Hold on. Okay, change of plans. I'm not going to show y'all the actual oil because I don't want to have people knocking my idea, trying to steal my idea or nothing. But I'm going to just tell y'all about it. I want to tell y'all my ingredients because Mama Earth provided me with some things in my backyard that I could utilize, and coincidentally, those specific herbs that I used are in alignment with the planetary alignments right now. So the energy is very very potent, I want to say, with this twin flame energy, bringing in your lover, bringing in your true love, about astral projection, whatever, your dreams, and wishes, setting your intents, because when you intend on something, it's like you're wishing for something. But I'll post some pictures of it probably once they finish charging, because I have it in my window charging under the full moon energy, and I let it charge in the sun, so it's going to have that Gemini energy in it, which deals with the twins, and it's going to have that Sagittarius energy in it, which is dealing with the flame. Sagittarius is let's see, the main energy. No, I want it. Hold on. What Sagittarius moon is instant gratification. Like wanting things to happen instantly. And you can, like if you put enough intent into it, it can happen instantly. But this energy is basically showing you that instant gratification isn't always the best gratification. Sometimes doing things for the long haul, for a longer, like you might get that fame, you might get that recognition or whatever instantly, yeah, but then it goes away. It's not long lasting. But when you work at it and you put more energy into it, it has a longer lasting effect. Okay, so this particular oil that I'm working on is not to attract these relationships that are just coming and going, or just that one-hit quit it type relationships. It's for you to attract your true love. It's for you to attract your twin flame and to heal the things within the both of you that need to be healed in order for you to come back together. So I'll keep you guys posted with that because I have to let them sit for a few weeks before I can actually um package them up, put them in the jars and everything. And I want to make a bigger batch tomorrow for that. And also this full moon energy with all the other planetary things going on. Yeah, baby. Wait, I'm almost finished. Wait, I'm almost finished. 5. Um, attracting people, like attracting people to your business, building relationships to build your business. I want to do some oils for that too. So attracting clientele, attracting people who are supportive to your business, and that helps support you financially with your business and everything. I'll be doing some oils for that too, and I'm also going to be working on some other things. But I'll keep you guys updated on that. If you need a personal reading, like I said, hit me up. My information is below. My number is below. You could call, you could text. I do not give free readings, you guys. Okay, I have been doing that for years. I put in my work giving my free readings. These monthly readings that I do, that's free. Y'all don't pay for that. The 10-minute tarot, y'all don't pay for that. My daily readings that I do on my Instagram, that's free. Y'all don't pay for that. This reading right here, y'all ain't paying for that. I'm actually paying for it because I gotta pay for my internet. Okay? So personal readings, I don't do them for free, but my prices are very reasonable. So hit me up if you want to inquire about that. And I'll look forward to talking to you guys again soon. I'm probably going to be making more videos just on stuff that I go through throughout this journey because I know they have other people going through it too. I want to share what's going on in my life and how I get through my daily challenges and whatnot. So I'll see you guys. See you when I see you. I don't know when, but I'm gonna see you when I see you. I love you. Bye.